So we're continuing our discussion on the dialog component, and first we're going to go now and go to action scripting and choose an action. What we'd like to do is when the user clicks the submit button, if there are no validation errors, obviously, we'd like to save the submitted data to table. So we're going to choose that first action over there. We'll give this action a name. This name here is completely arbitrary, so I'll just type in save data. And now I can choose the options that I want. So I'm going to, the options are to redirect to another page, enter another record, or edit the record that was just submitted. So I'm going to say, let's say, edit the record that was just submitted. And I'm going to also say use transactions and display debugging information. So let's go ahead now and click OK. So now when we go over to working preview, let's save this now, go to working preview and enter a value. So we'll go here and we'll type in our customer ID as RAB, and I'll type in say Selwyn Rabins Alpha, and we'll go there and we'll say my billing address is 70 Blanchard and MA, and then 01803. So I've entered two addresses, and now I go ahead and press the submit button, and you can see that Alpha 5 now goes ahead and does the submit. And because I turned on debugging, I can say show me the server-side commands. So there's the begin transaction, there's the insert into the customer header, and there's the insert, the first insert into the customer address, there's the second insert into the customer address over there, and then over here are the JavaScript commands that got sent back to refresh the data on the screen after the insert was done. So now we'll go over to Navicat over here, and we'll look at the customer header, and you can see there's the customer header record that got entered, and then we'll look at addresses, and there are the two addresses that are entered. So now let's go back to this dialog over here, and if we'd like to enter another record at this point, we would need to set this record here into new record mode. At this point now, since this is now an existing record, if I were to go here and make a change, for example ROAD, and then hit the submit button, then that would be an update because we're updating an existing record. So if I go say show server-side commands, you can see we've just done an update. On the other hand, if I were to go to this record over there and say headquarters and make that say 74, Blanchard in Berlin. Sorry about my spelling here. And then go and change this to road there. This would be an update and this would be an insert. So let's go ahead and press this. So submit, and so now what we see is we see one update, which is the change we made to that record, and we see an insert, which is the new record that we added over there. But now if I'd like to add a completely new record, I'm going to need a button here that starts off a new record. So let's go back now to design mode and then go to controls, and next to this button over here we're going to insert a new button that's that'll start a brand new record. So we'll go to the define control section over there, and we'll choose the predefined new record button, and can just ignore that. It's just telling us that it's going to give it a different ID, and that's because we hit it twice by mistake. And let's go there now and remove that button, and then also turn off the break so that we have all the buttons side by side. And if we look at it now, it looks like this. So let's pause now and pick it up in the next video.